Hey everyone! Welcome to the Bold and Beautiful 24. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in.
Katie plans to get custody of the child after stopping Bill from killing Luna. According to Wednesday, September 24's recap of The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan stepped in to stop Bill Spencer from killing Luna Nozawa and planned to make sure they eventually won custody of the child. Electra Forrester, at the Forrester guest house, was furious and asked how Will Spencer could treat them like this. Electra began to wonder who the mystery lady was, but Will insisted she wasn't Lainey. Electra claimed that Will had spent the night before their first sexual experience with another woman, despite Will's apology. Electra was glad they had at least used protection and forced Will to reveal the girl's identity. Because of this, he admitted to having sex with Luna, which made her even more upset. At the Spencer home, Luna cried out about her morning sickness, which was a sign that she was expecting her kid with Will soon. Bill insisted that he was the one who was going to throw up, and he led Luna to another room. Bill explained to Katie that they had to keep quiet. It would be more beneficial for them when Bill killed Luna if fewer people knew about her. Katie also denied Bill's request for an abortion, arguing that he was not capable of murder. If the baby was Will's, Katie said, they would love it and get custody to shield it from the harmful Luna. After Katie talked about the need to make sure Luna was sent back to prison, Bill admitted that he was haunted by the notion that Luna's pardon had started the whole thing. After Bill thanked her for helping to calm him down and asked her to be there, Katie reassured him that they would get through this as a family. There, in Deke Sharp and Remy Price's apartment, Deke asked his father if he knew about Luna and told him that he was going right away to see him. Deke's father was later revealed to be Deacon Sharp, who embraced his son with love upon seeing him. It was mentioned that little D was no longer so small. Now that Deke had an apartment in Los Angeles, Deacon was excited about the possibility of seeing him more often. In order to help Brooke Logan pursue a career as a fashion designer, he agreed to talk positively about him. Eventually, Deacon wanted to know about Deke's love life, but he didn't put too much pressure on Deke and instead wanted to know if Deke was pleased. Sheila Sharp finally decided to reveal Luna's survival news on the next B&B show, which aired on Wednesday. But it couldn't have come at a worse time for her to make her news. Sheila was about to respond when Deke told Deacon that they had met Luna and that she was alive. When Sheila showed there, Deacon pulled Deke away from the scene so they could speak in private. Deke was still around to listen in on the discussion. When Deacon approached Sheila about Luna, he begged her to tell him that Deke was wrong and that Luna was actually dead. Sheila started to give an explanation, determined to tell Deacon about Luna. Deacon, however, was furious that Sheila had chosen to hide Luna's survival. Deacon asked Sheila how long she had known, then demanded to know what the hell was going on. The love between Sheila and Deacon might be seriously threatened after this occurrence, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Does Bill Spencer's 10-year fight for Katie Logan finally pay off after Will's lunar nightmare? According to the most recent B&B Fall 2025 teasers, Katie Logan and Bill Spencer will get back together. Will's parents are united by their sadness over Luna Nozawa. After years apart, Beatty's epic love story is rekindled. Bill Spencer and Katie Logan's explosive reunion is finally happening after years of heartache. TLDR, following their son Will's tragedy with Luna Nozawa, Bill Spencer and Katie Logan are getting back together as protective parents. This information is supported by spoilers for B&B Fall 2025. Finally, Dollar Bill's 10-year battle for Katie is paying off. It's finally happening, soap aficionados. We've been pleading for this reunion since 2018, and it's finally happening. Remember to bring your tissues. And I mean, this time, it's really happening. What happens on B&B between Bill and Katie, after their son Will's horrific encounter with Luna Nozawa forced them to come together as protective parents, Bill Spencer and Katie Logan will formally reconcile. By affirming that this catastrophe will help unite the Spencer family and that Bill and Katie will find what they shared in the past and that connection as a couple, head writer Michael Minnis effectively gave away the entire plot. Could we just talk about when this is happening? After his utterly ridiculous digression with Sheila Carter and whatever that chance encounter with Poppy Nozawa was meant to be, Bill has at last returned to the vital stuff. Katie. This has always been the case with Katie. Will the one that got away come back to haunt Bill Spencer? Yes, this is Bill's second chance to date Katie, or is it his fifth? Which is the sixth? Nowadays, who is even tallying? The man has been obsessed with winning her back for years, and to be honest, it's no little accomplishment. He has never been able to get over Katie completely. Not Sheila, not Brooke, not Poppy, and not at random. Katie. The following is different this time. The biggest mistake Luna Nozawa had made in her life was to pursue Will Spencer. Her parents are now both war-ready thanks to her. And seeing as Bill goes into full-on protective father mode? That's the Bill Katie first fell in love with. The fierce guardian who would destroy the cosmos to keep his family safe. We have seen this catastrophe many times, but it is not the one involving deceit and lying. What will happen to Bill and Katie? Given their common past, this reunion could take many different forms. Could it be that they are getting ready for another wedding? If baby wedding number 3 arrives by Christmas, don't be surprised. It's almost time for Carter Walton to leave. I'm sorry, Carter, but you could never compete with the acquaintance and common history that this man had. The real question is, given his track record of mischief, how long before Bill spoils it once more? Is it 6 months? 1 year, if we're lucky. This time, though, is different since they are getting back together to defend their son rather than because of a medical emergency or near-death encounter. I was persuaded by this. As parents, they have this relationship. Unified against a common enemy. How about that base? That is unlike anything they had ever experienced. The Heather Tom factor no one is talking about. Here are some behind-the-scenes details that are actually pertinent to this plot. Heather Tom just started working as a writer for BNB. She is currently directing episodes in addition to writing them. Do you understand what this means? Katie is probably in a committed, long-term relationship that doesn't require her to be on set constantly for dramatic conflicts. Translation: it's possible that this Beatty reunion will last forever. The reason this reunion has such a unique impact. Since this is not just a Beatty spinning door, I will give a whole explanation. Bill's redemptive story is now finished. Because to his defense of Will, he has regained his hero reputation after the Sheila tragedy, which left him looking completely insane. Currently, Katie is watching the Bill she first fell in love with, not the one who cheated or lied, but the one who protected her. In contrast to Bill and Katie, Luna is the enemy that both of them must contend with. The circumstances are perfect. Katie has known Carter for a long time and has grown to feel real passion. Would you also mind talking about Bill's unambiguous statement that Katie is the one that got away, especially considering that he is unable to have Brooke? That is fate, not a backup plan. Katie has always been the most random woman he has tried to replace her with, but it has never worked. Quick answers for BNB fans. Has there been formal confirmation of this reunion? Of course. TV Insider has confirmation from head writer Michael Minnis that it is happening. What is Carter's current situation? A girl is Carter's toast. Until Bill could get himself together, he was always in charge of keeping Katie's bed at a suitable temperature. How long is this reunion going to last? Considering their past achievements? Please place your bets. I'm confident that it will be at least a year before Bill does something foolish. In conclusion, Bill and Katie finally get their chance after years of fruitless attempts at reconciliation, poisonous liaisons, and the most bizarre comebacks in soap opera history. Is it anticipated to continue? Who knows? But what would it be like to see Dollar Bill abuse Luna while Katie supports him instead? We have a right to that kind of stuff. By Thanksgiving, these two will be formally reunited. Take note of what I say. By Christmas? We might even be thinking about having another wedding. And by Valentine's Day next year? Okay, so let's just enjoy the reunion while it lasts, shall we? Katie Logan stopping Bill Spencer from killing Luna Nozawa wasn't just another shocking beat in The Bold and the Beautiful's endless carousel of betrayals, redemption arcs, and near-death cliffhangers. It was the culmination of years of Bill's unhinged impulses crashing headfirst into Katie's unwavering moral compass. A clash that not only shifted the trajectory of Luna's storyline but also reignited the Beatty flame that fans have been begging for since 2018, and the ripple effect of this moment reached across the entire canvas of the show like wildfire. At the Forrester guest house, where Electra Forrester confronted Will Spencer about his betrayal, her sobs turned into furious accusations as she grilled him about whether the mystery girl who shattered their fresh romance was Lainey, only for Will to sheepishly admit it wasn't her at all but Luna. A revelation that shattered Electra's illusions about their future before it even had a chance to begin, her voice trembling as in fall 2025.